Alrighty. We are back, waiting for the star map to come in. There we go. Excellent. So, we have a problem currently. And that problem currently is that we don't have enough cobalt. So, we have to do something about that. I was thinking about different things that we could maybe attempt to do to sort of help that out. And apart from checking out all of the asteroids around here, which I don't know how long it's going to take, we know where Cobalt is down there. So the question is, do I have anything that can actually handle that? Now, I'm wondering if this guy can. So, total weight, I think I'm going to have to disconnect from the system. Okay, so we'll do that and that. Hop off. Okay. So, we are at 18,633 kilograms. Okay. And then we do have a bunch of hydrogen thrusters. Question is it enough to get us down into, well, to get us down onto the planet without dying? So we have 18,000 pounds or 18,000 tons, however you want to think of it. Okay. Let's turn this off. Okay, so these can do about 100,000 newtons. Okay, and that's each one. Okay, so then if we're at 18, and we multiply that out by 20, assuming, you know, max gravity on a planet, that would leave us with, so if we, it'll be about 4 million? Yeah, about 4 million. So, is that right? Or is it just 400,000? I think it might be 400,000. So if it's 400,000, then no, we do not have enough strength in our thrusters with this vehicle. Unfortunate. So let's go back into here, turn this guy back on, and then our forward, okay, that'd be this guy. Now, this has a maximum of 480,000, so just one of these would be enough to get us to move forward, or for us to land barely. So, let me think. We're going to need metal grids in order to, let me see, so that can go there, 7 and then 9. Okay, good to go. So if we had 2 large thrusters, small grid large thrusters on the bottom of the ship, then how much does that cost? It's 22 metal grids each, and then plus a bunch of other ones for these. So probably about 100 metal grids is what I would need. So now, we can get that with just 2 of these, because I think just one of these uses up 100 or 50 metal grids, 40 metal grids. Okay, so we'd have to take down 3 of these to get enough metal grids for that ship. So we definitely have enough. And we can go down there, pick up a couple thousand cobalt. And then I'm using 2x gravity as kind of like the baseline, because that should cover all planets. If it's just that planet down there, I might actually be able to get away with just that. Barely. And that's if I had a large thruster on the bottom. But that's a little too sketch for me. So, what are we going to do? Okay, so I'm going to build like a little planetary lander. It'll be like a simple little ship. And I need more plates. I do want to check to see how much I have. So 466,000 here. I mean, we're still good on just about everything except cobalt. We could probably use some more magnesium too. Well, we do have 323 cobalt, so that might actually be enough to make the metal grids. I think the thing is, though, we are going to have to move this thing out of the buildable range. So that way it doesn't build at the moment. So there should be a show area thing down here. No. No. There we go. Show area. Okay, so if we go out here now, we can see the area at which this will build. So we're basically at the edge of it right here. Okay. So all we need to do is push this ship just barely outside of it. So let's go ahead and get this thing to move a little bit if we can. Okay, and we're gonna move it forward. Hopefully we don't hit anything. Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah, it's still trying to build stuff. Okay, so we are nearly all the way outside. And we are good. Okay. So that should no longer be building. In fact, we can probably get this to move backwards a little bit, so it's not quite so far away. Okay, so that should be good. Looks like it's still trying to move backwards. Okay, so I think we're good here. Yeah, it's just barely at the edge, so that's good. So at this point, the build and repair systems can only build what's inside this box here, or cube, I should say. So at this point, it shouldn't be building, I think. Maybe, we'll find out. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to do that is because if I do build metal grids, I want to make sure that... actually, hang on a sec. I can build 300 metal grids, right? 300 something anyways. So how many do I need to get that ship functional? Because I mean, it's got all of the thrusters on the bottom already, and this should hopefully be enough to let it land. And it's got thrusters here. I think it's got thrusters in nearly all directions except for left and right, of course. So that's 40. I'm gonna need more of those. So no, probably not a good idea to do it that way. So back to doing it this way. So let me see. How do I want to do this? And then if I do a hydrogen vehicle, I could potentially get away with putting on small batteries. I mean, I'm not really worried about building, like putting a large grid battery on, or not a large grid, but a bigger battery on there, but okay. I don't know. So let's just grab a bunch of these and we'll see what we can build. The most important thing is going to be cargo storage. So we'll start with a merge block. And then we'll flip this guy around. Okay, so he can go there. Okay, so if I put a battery like right on top of there, I could put a tier 3 battery maybe. I mean, that would be more than enough power for pretty much everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You need alloy plates. Okay, so then give me alloy plates. Let's rotate this way. Okay. So we have our battery. What do we need? Construction components. Okay. If you don't mind, could you build about 1,000 of those? This requires cobalt ingots, which I thought I had 300 of. Didn't I have 300 cobalt? Yeah. So what's going on with the assembler then? It's not full. I don't know. Okay, so this needs tier 3 power cells and 32 of them. So T3 power cell 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That requires silver. Is that what I'm short on? I am short on silver too. Okay, good to know. Okay, so then we'll get rid of this guy. So I'm gonna have to get some silver as well. Okay. I guess we can just do a normal battery. I mean, normal battery will work just as well, right? Oh, drink of the day, by the way, is Gentleman Jack and Sour. And of course, for the sour, I use Squirt. I think grapefruit makes a better sour than lemon does. So, all right, and then we need a connector. Okay. Now we need... Do I want to put a build and repair system on here? I mean, I could. Do I need it? I don't think I need it, though. So instead of doing that, we're going to put in a frame. I need interior plates, apparently. If you don't mind. Thank you. Okay, so then that will raise up that level there. And then we need to put in a large hydrogen tank. And we'll just do a normal one. I don't want to try to use any more materials than I absolutely have to. Yeah, this thing's going to be huge. But, okay, so there that is. And now from here, we have 2 blocks to the front here. We're going to stockpile this guy. Don't want to stockpile? Oh yeah, because this thing isn't connected yet. If you don't mind. Thank you. And now that should be stockpiling. Good to go. Okay. So we've got this. The next important thing is going to be thrust. So thrusters, large hydrogen. And how does this need to be on here? Okay, so that can go with little bitty pieces, but I want to put them kind of here off to the side. Okay, and then we're going to need 44 metal grids to build those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then on top of these, what else do you need? You need more steel plates. Okay. Production. Make 1,000. Make 1,000. Don't need those. Okay. Assert ADLT. Okay. Okay, so that is that. Okay, next thing we're going to need is storage. So that's going to be, I'll just go with normal containers. Yeah. And we can go in here like that, maybe. Actually, what if we went in here like this? Probably gonna have to rotate it up. No, we can't do that either, because I'd be blocking that connection. So, okay, so important thing to figure out now is the cockpit that I want to put on here. What does this look like for small grid as far as connections go? Okay, so it's got a couple of connectors up there, one connector there. So if I were to put this kind of like in here, maybe. Okay, so what else can we put in here? O2 generator thing. Okay, so we're definitely going to need this. And then if we rotate this in here like that, just kind of go with me here. Okay, and then we go with this cockpit, and we line up these pieces, and they're like on the top, right? Yeah, so if we do it like that, yeah, so they're on the top pieces. So this would have to go in there, right there. It's looking kind of weird, huh? But we do have a connector here, which we can then use to connect here and here, potentially. Okay. And then how else do we want to do this? Oh, and I still need the cargo containers on here. Okay, so we'll take a couple of these. Oh, I need large ones. Container or medium ones, whatever. Medium cargo container, there we go. Okay, so these I think are like a 3x3. Yeah, but they do have a large connection on there. So we can throw one here, we can throw one on here. And then, depending on how much, could we fit another one of these in there, in the back? I mean, probably, right? Large hydrogen thruster, okay. So we would absolutely be blocking that, but it would work Then we're going to need 22 more metal grids. So 22. Okay. So that's our front and rear. And then what does this need? Oh, that needs metal grids too. Okay, so let's make 10 more metal grids and a bunch of displays. Okay, so now we need to go with the interior, these things. Yeah, conveyors, which require the interior plates. Okay, and then this can go here. And then that space right there is technically being used, so we can't use that. So we'll have to go out this way. I'll throw in a small conveyor here and another tube here. Okay. All right. So that can go there, followed by this, and then... And I never said this thing was going to be pretty. In fact, I think I might call it the Hunchback. It is designed to be able to get us to move a lot of stuff from on the planet to up here. At least insofar as a small grid ship can do that. Okay. So we've got this now. We do need to connect this in together. So that'll be here, and I need more interior plates, if you don't mind. Seven, there we go. There we go, okay. Okay. So, this thing is... Oh wow, I have it on auto and it's like charging like super fast. That's awesome. Okay, so O2 generator. This is all tied in. That goes into there. So that should all be good. It's the next thing that we need. Probably some defenses would be nice. And then I'm going to need additional thrusters, but small ones. These require 4 metal grids each. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 16, 20, 24. So we need 24 metal grids. There we go. Okay, so that gives us thrust in all directions. We've got our large thrust on the bottom here. Let's see, is there anything else that we can put on here? I mean, I suppose I could do a build and repair system. Just kind of throw it up on here because it's not really doing anything otherwise. Okay. So what else do I need on here? I need gyroscopes. Probably just one will do. And that gyroscope also... Oh, that does not need grids, so that's good. Okay. Okay, so gyroscope is there. All right. I suppose I can maybe start putting in some of this stuff. Okay, next thing that we're going to need is probably a remote control. Just in case. And then an antenna. Also just in case. Okay. Throw that on there, and we'll do the same thing over here on this side. Okay, so all that stuff is sort of kind of protected. Okay. Okay, let's see. What else can we put in here? So if we did it like this, then we have sort of like a 45 thing going on there. I don't know, something sort of like this, maybe. And this could use a small block like that, I suppose. Throw another one over here, maybe. Throw in one of those, I suppose. That just kind of in there, I guess, a little bit. Doesn't leave much protection for those things, so if this thing gets shot, it's basically dead in the water anyways. But not really much I can do about that, so. And this is just going to be a transport ship, so I'm not expecting it to do anything like super crazy. Okay, you are not supposed to go there. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going minimalist on the defenses here. Trying not to increase the weight too much. And this can just kind of go in here, I suppose. Oh, I did not want to grind that off. Okay. Sorry. All right, so got to keep moving. And I am building this thing really, really fast, so you're just going to have to forgive me. How far does this go down? 2? Okay, and I think this was all just blocks in here. All right, what else do we need? Definitely want to get some protection back here if I can. If there's anything to connect to. Mostly I'm just trying to get some protection around the hydrogen tank, because, you know, it's kind of important. Okay, so we can go out one more here. All right, and then we can go, if that's at 2, then we can go with these. Throw a couple of those in there. Throw some tips in there. Okay. Easy enough, I suppose. And then we still need to get some stuff in here. Cannot place there. How about now? Okay, so this one does not need to go in there. Excuse me. Thank you. And that one did not need to go in there either. Okay, so how's this looking? Is that looking pretty much the same? I think it looks pretty much the same. Okay, back to this guy. She looks kind of more like a little bison. You know, it's got like the big, huge shoulders and like little tiny, you know, back end. All right, what's next? Did I put? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's those 4. Which means I have to put this up here as well. And I probably should get a little bit of support back here for the battery. Or protection, I should say. I need more plates. Okay, and this thing needs to go this way. Okay, I think that'll work. And then this thing has to rotate and go that way. And that's how we're going to wrap the bottom. I feel like I'm missing stuff over here. What do we got? It's just straight 45s all the way through. Okay. Easy enough. Excuse me. Can you line up correctly, please? Thank you. And does that go? It does. Okay. I think that's the right way. And then this just needs regular old blocks. If I can actually get in here. And then, okay, so that's going all the way up there. I think that's roughly looking the same. This is a little bit more creative back here. And then this thing needs to go in here like that. And then 45 on top of that. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Ugly ship Bison. And that should have everything that we need to head down to the planet. And everything is connected in through all the conveyors and everything. So, I mean, otherwise my O2 and H2 wouldn't have just regenerated. So, good to go. Okay. Next thing that we need is to turn this guy off. And we need to turn, well, we need to switch this lock. Okay. Okay, gyro works. Battery. Gonna need this, a recharge on off. We're gonna need this, stockpile on off. What else? Anything? I think that's about it. Oh, and this thing, switching. Okay. I think that's everything. I think we've got all directions of thrust. Oh my god, that moved very quickly. Okay, so that is now functioning. I think we've got to turn the area off on this thing. Show area off. Thank you. Okay. So, ugly ship Bison. We're just going to call it the Bison, though. All right. So I guess all we got to do now is head down to the planet. Okay. We are now officially in gravity. We are now also increasing in speed. Terminal velocity appears to be 104.38 meters per second. Oh, while I'm in here, I need to lock all of the cargo containers. So when I connect to the system down here, it's not going to try to pull anything out of them or rename them. Okay, so that'll work. Everything else I think is good. I mean, the antenna is on. I don't think it really matters though, so... Now we just have to wait. And we have to go a very, very, very long way. But yeah, you can see all the craters, and that's just like with the area that I've been to, which is like nothing on this planet. And that ice lake is like huge. Like, do you see that thing? It's like this entire thing is just ice. It's ridiculous. All right, and we're already at 40 minutes in this thing. Man. All right, so what I need is cobalt and silver. There is silver on some asteroids up there, so maybe I don't need to get that. I can always just bring my miner out there for that. What I am going to need is the cobalt, and probably as much as I can store in here. Now we're at 20,000 tons. So you multiply that out by 20 for worst case scenario, and that's 400,000. Yeah, 400,000 kilograms. And each of these thrusts, the large bottom ones, let me turn it off. They can each do 100K. So, 100K, and I need 400,000. Okay. Is that really what I need is 400,000? And I'm only doing 100,000, so yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough. Wait, no. That's if it's worst case. Gravity here is not worst case. So maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. Oh my god. This is terrible. If this thing like crashes, it's going to be ridiculous because then I have to build another ship down here to go back up to space. It's going to be terrible. So I can see my little base up on the hillside. I can sort of see the depot. It hasn't like fully come in. It's like a big splotchy blob looking thing. Okay, we're at 85%, 90% gravity. I don't remember if this was 1G or 1.1G or 1.2Gs. I think it's just 1G. Oh, well then that's easy. Yeah, I should be fine. I suppose I can start throwing this on. And if we get out here in full gravity, yeah, we're good. Okay. So yeah, with this only being 1G, 9.8, that's, I don't know, about 200,000 thrust that I need. A little under 200,000 thrust, so I have just enough, basically. All right, so let's get ourselves oriented. We're still about 4 kilometers off of the surface. 3.5 kilometers. 3 kilometers. I'll start slowing down at like 2. Nah, I'm not even gonna need to slow down at 2. Yeah, we'll be good. I'm just flipping the dampeners on and off so I'm not wasting any hydrogen at all. Okay, still have another 760 meters to go. This thing drops quickly, so... Alright, so now we'll head over to the depot, which is over there. Yeah. And we barely used any of our hydrogen, which is great. Okay, so let's drop ourselves down a little bit. Okay. So yeah, this ship is perfectly capable of handling the gravity here. Okay. Is that one missing a merge block? It is. Oh. I mean, not that it really matters. And then we just need to go into here, drop ourselves down. Okay. There we go. And we are docked. Okay, so good to go. Back on the planet. Ooh. I forgot that I can't use my jetpack. Okay, so let me do something here. Taking all of the thrusters, including all of these. Let's see, Bison thrusters. G menu, groups, Bison thrusters. On off. Okay. 5, 3. Okay, good to go. It's bouncing. I don't like that it's bouncing. But whatever. Okay. So, fun times. Here we are, back on the planet. Our batteries are all fully charged, so that is... what's going on here? Why aren't you charged? Are those things even going right now? Oh, there was damage here. Why is there damage here? Oh, there's a lot of damage here. What the hell happened? And you guys are stuck in recharge mode. You guys have lots of power, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, what happened here? What are you guys doing? This guy. Okay. Well, I guess we can start rebuilding a little bit, maybe. Okay, so it doesn't look like too much damage happened, but it did wipe out those other timers. So that's why it's not actually doing anything. Okay, how's everything else around here, though? I mean, this guy is basically all the way charged. How's the hab? Looks like everything's still in one piece. Okay. How's our food truck? It is been moved, apparently. I don't know how it got moved here, but okay. Okay. Can we get this to go back in here this way a little bit, maybe? I'd appreciate it if you like wouldn't get thrown all the way to one side like that. Anyways, how are you doing? You're at 74%. Okay. Are you still on? You are on. Okay. We have lots and lots of water. Take some of that. I do want to make some more food, so we'll get that started as long as I'm down here. Okay, so next thing I gotta check is how much cobalt I have. Hopefully I have a lot. I have some silver. Do I not have any cobalt? I have no cobalt. Okay. Oh, here's all those missiles. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and mine some more cobalt. Good to go. Something else for me to do, I guess. Also, do you have your, you do not. So we'll throw the hydrogen recharge on and all that other stuff. How are we doing in our hydrogen tanks? Oh, that's not the way down. I mean, it looks like everything is still sort of where it needs to be. Sort of, kind of, maybe. I need girders to rebuild the battery room. Okay, girders. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained at the moment. I don't like seeing things broken, so I'm trying to fix what I can as long as I'm down here. So the next time I come down, I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so that goes there. Good to go. Okay, now we need to get up on top here. And now we need the 1x1 slopes. Okay. Of course, you're not going to let me place it in here, are you? Okay. So. Okay. Now how did I have this built? 2x3, okay. So to do this part, you need construction components. Oh, is that the one that I wanted to use? I think so, okay. Anyways, okay, so timer blocks. We need to add in 2 more of these. Can I get up on here? That is not a thing that I can do. Okay. Hopefully that is on there the right way. It might not be. But either way, don't really care. Okay. And then 2x3. That's going to go in there. Okay. So that is good to go. And this probably needs bulletproof glass. So we'll build some of that. Okay. Okay, so what is this? This is timer block B, timer block A, B, okay. And this one is timer block C. And then this is timer block D. Okay. And then this one has to be set up with battery group A. Okay. And this is battery group Okay, so now we need timer block C. Start. Okay. And this is to put it back into auto. This is to put into recharge, right? I don't know. Okay, either way. Okay, so then this is battery group B. Wait, no. Yes. Set of actions. Groups, battery group B. I think that's recharge on off. And then we have to go into timer block D. Where are all my timer blocks? Here we go. Okay, so then this one then starts. And then in timer block D, set of actions, we need our battery group B to flip its thing again. Oh, and I forgot to set up the time. Shit. And then we need to go into timer block A and have that one start. Okay, so what did I do for timing on this thing? I think it was 15 seconds and 5 seconds. Okay, so 5 seconds on that one. 15 seconds on that one. Okay. So 5. And then this one is 15. Okay. And then we hit start. And that should hopefully cycle through everything. Except I actually have to put battery group B into auto. There we go. Okay, and then 5 seconds, and then this should switch into recharge. Okay. And then 15 seconds, and it should go back. Okay. All right, so this is working again. Good to go. We're at 57 minutes in the video. Okay, so next thing that we're going to need is Cobalt. And then because this doesn't actually have a landing gear on there, I'm going to take one of these out. This is large cargo, right? Yeah. So I'm probably going to take out this guy, the gopher. Okay, so turn this off of recharge, then 4, 5, 4. Okay. There we go. And then we need to find Cobalt, which I thought was right over here. Yeah. We have silver over in here too. So that works. And then we have to get in over here. Okay. Oh, forgot to drop off all of my inventory. So let me do that real quick. We're at 50, almost 59 minutes, so we should be just about done. That would be too slow to come down. Yeah, we'll just throw all the stuff in here. Okay, so I don't need, I mean, technically I don't need any of that stuff, but is that thing full? Oh, it's got iron in there. Okay, whatever. There we go. So there's that. All right, so let's head back over to the Cobalt, and I want to get at least one full load of Cobalt before I end this video, and then in the next video, we're going to start off by filling up as much of this thing as we can, which I think is only half, but it's still a lot of Cobalt. And then the refineries here should kick in and start refining it all, so I can just move up Cobalt ingots, which should hopefully save me some time. Okay, So there is my 1 full load of cobalt. There we go. So yeah, I guess we're gonna end the video here, basically just after we hit the hour mark, and I'll probably get the next video started right away. So I will see you soon. All right, have a good one.